Come on, relax.
On this episode of Bondi Vet,
You can see it looks very red, very angry.
Scott is on high alert during delicate surgery on a young puppy.
One false move, you may jab the eye. That could lead to blindness.
Chris throws himself into a black and white problem of a very odd couple.
If we were to put her out with the flock of sheep right now, they'd go, no, she's an imposter. Ow!
And Tim needs to remove a dangerous object
Look at it. There it is. Geez, that must be hurting him.
from a very long throat.
It's not a good result if we don't get it out. Hang in there, mate.
Come on, there's your girl. He's a puppy. Yes, you're so cute.
In Isleworth, Scott is taking a break from surgery for some puppy playtime.
You're a big fluff ball, aren't you? Fluff ball with a pulse. If only the day in the life of a vet was all about cuddling puppies. It is really nice when we have some light relief and get to just snuggle a puppy.
Like an Ewok.
He is like an Ewok, you're right. Bruno has a striking resemblance to an Ewok from the Star Wars films. He is cute and fluffy with that big, gorgeous face.
Don't tell anyone. You're not supposed to have fun at work. No. No. Yes. Are you a good puppy? Are you a good puppy? Oh, look at you. Oh, that gives me a good chance to look at your eye. Eh? Oh, that looks very sore.
But sadly, 4-month-old Shih Tzu Bruno isn't making a social call.
Underneath all of Bruno's fluff, he does have a bit of an issue. He actually has a condition known as cherry eye, where the gland within the third eyelid is inflamed. Very irritating and sometimes can injure the eye themselves if they're scratching away that third eyelid. So you can see that's the abnormal eye, and then you look and this is his very handsome normal eye. So the third eyelid sits just behind there and it flips over. It's a little bit of anatomy that us humans don't have, but dogs and cats do. You know what? I normally don't go for little fluffy dogs, but he's so cute, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
I'm not sure about the hairdo though. What is this?
I have no idea.
And it's not even like it's wonky. It's all... Like honestly, I'm going to talk to your parents about that, mate, because that's not a good look. Bruno is a perfect looking chap. It really bothers me when I see that one eye is slightly different looking to the other. So take off some of this gorgeous fluff. So brave, what a big brave Bruno. Yeah. So today I will be performing basically a plastic surgery procedure on that eyelid. I want it to look perfect and make sure that he'll have his movie star good looks back again. Just so it's not very scary, let me explain it. This is some anesthetic. That's a machine that makes oxygen. Uncle Scott will sort your eye and then you'll wake up and be very handsome. Okay? Sound good? Whenever we anaesthetize puppies, we just are extra careful, extra vigilant because they are little babies, very fragile. And this is the first anaesthetic that Bruno has had in his little life, so we just need to get him through it safely. There's the third eyelid there, and the gland's popping out. So my job is basically to encourage it to stay there. What we'll be doing is almost tucking the gland back to where it should be. So I'll be producing a little sleeping bag really to nestle the gland back in underneath that third eyelid. Being that it's an eye surgery and being that we are performing it on a puppy, all my instruments are little mini instruments, very fine and delicate. Bruno's diminutive stature makes it actually very difficult to perform this procedure. You do have to really focus on the job at hand, but also, of course, it's very close to a very important structure, which is the eye itself. So one false move, you may jab the eye. That could lead to blindness. You can see it looks very red, very angry, and that's because it's constantly being irritated by the atmosphere. If you pull that one out more, that's it, and then come back a little bit towards you.
Vet nurse Gemma plays a crucial role in the delicate procedure to place little Bruno's gland back inside his eyelid.
So if we flap down a bit more, that's it. So you can see I'm just trying to push it back in, but like all kids, they're kicking and screaming when you're trying to get them to go to bed. So I am fighting this gland a little bit. Okay, now it's starting to slide where it's supposed to go. The gland is no longer popping out. Now you can see where it is, sleeping, nestled in that sleeping bag that I have made for it. But being that it's not exposed to the elements anymore, that will just keep going down and it'll get smaller and smaller and smaller, and then it will look exactly the same as the other eye. There we go, Bruno, one fixed eye. All right, now all we've got to do is work on this. Terrible. Good lad. All right, shall we wake him up?
Yep.
Done, there we go, good boy. That was quick, wasn't it?
It's always a little tough to perform a procedure on a puppy because they are like furry babies. They do need that extra bit of TLC.
It's okay, yeah, it's okay. Come on then, let's go. Come on. Poor little man. There we go. Good boy. Yes. Good boy. So cute. Yeah, it's so cute. How you feeling? You ready to go see Mummy? Hey?
A few hours later, Bruno is wide awake and about to be reunited with his adoring owner Katarzyna and her son Marche.
You're so cute. There's your boy. Waggy tail.
Bruno is definitely a very much loved part of this family. His owners absolutely adore him and he's just super chuffed to be back with his mum.
So you can see it's a little bit red in the corner, but that'll keep getting better and better and better.
It's not happen again.
Won't happen again.
Oh, God, thank you. Oh, God.
One thing I promised him though is this.
Ah.
What are we doing with that? What's that?
Yeah, because I'm scared about that eyes, so no, that's why I make for him.
Oh, so you're pulling his hair out
Yes.
the way. Okay, I'll forgive you. I'll forgive you. Don't worry. He looks really great. What do you think?
Yeah?
You happy?
Yeah.
Oh,
Back to normal.
oh, he back to normal.
Exactly.
Oh.
All right, we'll see you later, Bruno. Be a good boy. All right.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Thank you, bye.
You're very welcome. See you later.
Take care, bye.
Bye. What a cutie.
I'm in the Barossa Valley in South Australia now. Most people when they come here take some time out and sample some of the region's finest, but none of that for me. I'm here to see a little lamb who's in a bit of trouble. Take a look at this. That is amazing. You know this is slightly strange, don't you?
Well, I've never seen anything like it.
It's amazing. How are you? It's Julie.
Good. Yeah. Hi, Chris.
Chris, how are you? And you must be Zoe. Hello.
This is Lemmy, and she's 5 weeks old now.
Julie is concerned about Lammy, a little orphan that has formed an unusual relationship with Zoe the Dalmatian.
Life got a bit confusing, didn't it? No, thank you. Yes, I'm just checking her out. That's all. How old was she when Mum walked away?
I think she would have been about half an hour old.
Really? Was that soon?
The first animal that she saw was the dog. So she thought that was her mother.
She literally joined the dots
Yes, yes.
and went, okay, that must be Mum.
And I just thought it was so very unusual to see a spotted lamb. It just looked like a Dalmatian puppy to me.
I can honestly say I've never, ever seen anything like this in my entire veterinary career. This is so bizarre, yet so incredibly fascinating at the same time. Zoe happened to be in season at the exact moment that Lammy was abandoned. So with Zoe having all those hormones like progesterone in her system, screaming out for her to become a mother, all of a sudden, Lammy appeared, and Zoe could become a mother. We're talking about 1 in 10,000 chances here, combining and producing this incredible situation. The one worry I've got is that she never suckled from her mother. So what I wouldn't mind doing is just having a bit of a look over her now, just to see how healthy she is, and from there, just make sure that everything's going along okay. When a lamb's born, the mother's udder is full of something we call colostrum, which is a milk that's really rich in fat, high in energy, but most importantly, it's got a lot of antibodies in it, and those antibodies go straight into the lamb the moment this milk is drunk and provide immediate protection, and that protection lasts for weeks and months. Without it, she just does not have any sort of immunity. The first little infection that comes along, it could kill her. So what I need is a very generous sheep who's actually going to give a donation of some blood.
And you'll catch it?
Yep.
You'll attempt to catch it?
That's the plan.
Okay.
The plan is that we're going to find a ewe, a mother sheep that has a lamb. Now, what makes her special is that she has a lot of antibodies in her system right now. If we then draw out some blood and let that blood settle, I can actually take the antibodies out of that blood and inject them straight into Lammy.
Lammy's at a disadvantage in the future if she was to get an infection. She has no resistance to fight that, so any assistance that Chris can give her with this blood procedure, I'm really happy to go along with it.
Right. This is the bit you're excited about, isn't it?
I'm going to watch you. Watch and learn.
It's a good plan. It's a great plan, but it's a plan that has a small hitch in that I need to catch the sheep to get that blood sample. Not going to be easy.
So, Chris, you're looking for the one on the left, that little one, that little innocent-looking sheep. And that's her lamb on the ground in front of her.
She looks so slow.
She was the last one to lamb, so she would have the freshest amount of milk in her.
To be honest, it was a miss. Got one hand in there. She was gone. She was fast. She was too good on the day, but...
Did you land in any manure?
No, unfortunately not. No, you'd like that. Let's not try to sugarcoat it. It wasn't pretty. She was too speedy. It takes a real man to say that, but I was beaten by a mother sheep with a lamb. The lamb probably beat me as well when it's all said and done. Should have told me about that before.
I told you I had a secret weapon. It's called a white bucket.
You're smirking at me, getting me to try to tackle these poor, innocent mothers, and you had this all...
Go on then. I thought I'd let you have an attempt.
Hey guys, I know. Come on. You all right? This is very generous of you. Now we've finally caught our ewe. It's a lot like a human donating blood. Right, ready?
Well done.
Yeah.
First time. He's a good doctor, isn't he? Hey, good girl.
So just let gravity take that blood from a jugular vein down the tube into this bag here.
And how much are you aiming for to collect?
We'll probably half fill it.
Oh, wow.
So you can see it's already running quite nicely there.
Beautiful. Good girl.
You ready?
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, you made your feelings very clear, didn't you?
Thank you for coming to visit my farm, Dr. Chris. Bondi Vet.
I think she got a bit of spit on me then. That's all right. Thank you, though.
Good girl.
Yeah, you can get up now. Nowadays, everyone talks about protein shakes and vitamin boosters and all sorts of superfoods. In Lammy's life, nothing will be more important than these few mils in this injection. So I know that just looks like blood right now, but once it settles out, we're going to be left with blood cells down the bottom, and the bit we want will be at the top.
Yes.
So we're going to suck that out, and it's almost like nature's own vaccination. It'll go in there and make the absolute world of difference to little Lammy.
We've got someone else who wants to donate blood.
Our donation hours have actually closed. We only take blood between 4 and 5, and you're just a little bit late. Come back tomorrow? Thank you. Obviously, the sheep around here are very kind-hearted and very generous because they're now queuing up to donate blood to Lammy. They sense a cause, they sense a lamb in need, and they want to help out. You can see it's separated now. Yep. So the blood cells have gone to the bottom, and this clear stuff up the top is what we need.
There's plenty there, isn't there?
Yeah, there is. So that's how much we need.
Yes.
You can see it's nice and clear.
Yes.
And we go straight into Lammy. It's going to make you just like the other lambs. Huh? It's like a life injection. This injection is something pretty special. It's like a wonder drug. What it'll do to Lammy's immune system is give it this immediate boost. She'll feel so much better, but importantly, she'll be able to fend off any nasty viruses or infections that come along. All right, it's all done. You were very good. You were very good. Yeah, so that's extra protection, really.
Thank you, Dr. Chris.
That's all right. I mean, it should serve as some sort of insurance policy.
Okay. And she had no insurance policy before?
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
Now, you were so good, I think we need some sort of reward for you, don't we? Huh?
What can I've got?
That might just do it. Do you like bottles? Are you in any way interested in bottles? Are they something that you're at least sort of half partial to? Oh, my God. The thing that's nagging on my mind right now is that I can make Lammy as healthy as possible for the next few months, but ultimately she needs to be a sheep, and she can't do that unless the rest of the flock accepts her. This, it's cute, but, you know, it can't go on forever. We need to teach Lammy that she is a sheep, because if she doesn't think she's a sheep, she's never going to hang out with them and never going to have a normal life after that. No. OK, so I do have a couple of things in mind.
And what is that?
You're about to find out.
OK.
Go on. Go on. Lammy's spending so much time around Zoe, sleeping next to her and being licked by her, that she smells more like a dog than she does a sheep. If we were to put her out with the flock of sheep right now, they'd smell her straight away and go, no, she's an imposter, and they could hurt her. There we go. See? That's easy, isn't it? So the most important thing right now is we take away that doggy smell and replace it with something they're going to find a little bit more acceptable. Hey, little one, I think we need you. You okay with that? Okay. So the plan is we're going to put a little cloth inside the nappy. Put the nappy on with the tail poking through, of course. And it's going to soak up any little spills that you will probably have. The thing about lamb wee is that it's the essence of sheep. So when I take that cloth and put it on Lammy, then Lammy's going to smell more like a sheep than like Zoe. So now the nappy's in place, the plan is we just leave our lamb to wander around, do what lambs do, and then we have the special ingredient in making Lammy more of a sheep. Okay, ready? Here you go. You don't look silly. I'm pretty sure that when Julie walks into the paddock and sees one of her lambs looking like a toddler, she might be surprised. Come with me. These are your sheep, right?
I recognise them, yes.
There's now a difference with one of your sheep.
Oh, you're kidding me. It's got a nappy on.
Yeah, it's got a nappy on it.
What were you thinking? I'm looking at this lamb. It's got to be some sort of joke.
The wee's been collected into a little towel. That towel then has essence to sheep, eau de sheep, all over it. The thing about sheep is they go as much on smell as they do on looks. And even though Lammy is a lamb, she's going to smell like a dog, and that has to change. So now we'll get the nappy off and take that cloth and give Lammy a little bit of
Perfume.
Special perfume.
OK.
All right.
I'm open to any unusual idea that Chris has got, even if it means Lammy wearing an unusual perfume.
Yeah, there we go. All right, so take the nappy off. So this now becomes Lammy's new perfume.
You test it.
I'm all right with mine. There you go, the one. Thank you, by the way. By dabbing on that smell of lamb urine, she's instantly going to start smelling like a sheep. With this lamb urine, what we do is just dab it on her shoulders, on her back there, and I hate to say it, on her face as well, on her ears. So now we've got Lammy smelling more like a sheep. Her training isn't over. She needs the final step, which is her learning to essentially be a sheep and be accepted by the rest of the flock. They've been looking at her, hanging around Zoe and wondering what's going on there. So the way we introduce her to the flock is very gently, because if we rush it, they could actually either try to charge her.
Or hurt her.
Or hurt her.
Yes.
Because they see her as being as much a dog as they do a sheep. Sorry, Lammy. We're not going to get Lammy accepted into this flock today. It's going to be something that's going to take a number of weeks. But if Julie can just put Lammy into that little pen for an hour every day, they'll get to know each other, become more familiar. So when Lammy eventually goes out to the paddock with them, there'll be no problem at all. Lammy's going to act like she wants to get out there and be a sheep tomorrow, you know, but you have to pull her back and just do it very gently, because if you don't, then if you rush it, so many things can go wrong.
I think we'll call them baby steps.
Lammy steps. This is good though. The great thing about these solutions is that whilst it's allowing Lammy to go back with the flock of sheep, it's not ending the relationship with Zoe. Their lives will be separate, but not too far apart.
I think it's very special that Dr. Chris, the Bondi Vet's come to visit me in the Barossa Valley, and I'm really happy that he's made the effort, and I think we've all learnt a lot from it. You can't go home without a glass of red. Thank you for coming.
So you'd never ask. Thank you.
Cheers.
Bit of a dramatic morning. I've just had a call from one of the keepers, and Cameron, our Cormorant, got himself in a bit of strife. Looks like we might have to catch him, but never a dull day at the reptile park.
The tiny bird appears to have something stuck in his throat.
He's uncomfortable. You know, we can see a big lump in his neck. The longer it stays in there, the more dangerous it is, and quite genuinely, he could die. Oh, there goes Cameron, straight down. Soon as they see the nets.
But Tim knows catching the elusive Cameron is going to be a challenge.
No sign of Cameron.
Especially as he shares the pond with his lookalike brother Craig.
Where's your brother? It's time for calling in the reinforcements, and it looks like we're all going to get wet. Trev, can you come down to the turtle pond? Your mate Cameron's give me the slip. Can't see him anywhere, so I need help, mate. And can you grab Jules too, please?
Yeah, mate, can do. We'll be down shortly.
There's probably going to have to be one person that's spotting Cameron, because they're little buggers. They go underwater in one spot and then they pop up 10 metres somewhere else. So we'll have a spotter and two of us will get in the water and we'll actually work together and try and corral him to one end of the pond to make it a bit easier to get him. That one? No. Thought the crocodile was real. And we're about to go swimming with him. Look out, Trev, don't worry about the sticks and mud. So, Jules, he's got a silver band.
All right.
Okay, and his brother Craig's got a yellow band.
There's one up this end.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Just one?
Yeah, I've only seen the one.
That's him. Ah, missed him. Oh, it's slippery, mate. Yeah. There's about this much sludge, and it stinks. Look at it bubbling.
He's onto us.
You know they've gone by because there's this little mud plume where the bird's been. It's not an easy task to catch a cormorant. Yep, there he goes. Okay, well, let's hope that that's Craig, and let's keep trying to get Cameron in here.
After 30 minutes, the fast-moving Cameron is still giving Tim the runaround.
There's one. Look, right there, you cheeky little fella. They dive underwater and hide. It's not an easy task to catch a cormorant. Okay, he's up under the bridge. Okay, he's back in the water. They're very quick swimmers, and that makes it really difficult.
He's onto us.
The birds are just giving us a slip. True. There he is. Ah, gotcha, mate. Hey, buddy. Hey. Ow! That's Craig. Ow, mate. Not our bird.
Once again, Cameron has managed to avoid capture.
On the other side of the bridge.
Thank you. I see him. No, I see him. He's still in there, mate. Would you jump over the other side? That's him. Yeah, that's him. Hey, settle down, mate. Straight away I can feel it. Look at that. Geez, that must be hurting him.
Yeah.
Look at it. There it is.
Yep.
OK, let's get him up. As much as we pick up every speck of rubbish that's around the place, there's stuff that might filter through with the water that's been dropped, and it could be anything from, you know, a chip packet to a dummy.
Cameron is now heading to the medical room. The object needs to be removed urgently.
Just put him right down in the bottom so he doesn't fall. There you go, mate. Right, let's get him straight up the top. You guys right to grab that stuff?
Yeah.
Whatever it is in there could be penetrating through his tissue, and that in itself could cause infection, and yeah, it's not a good result if we don't get it out.
Oh, you guys stink.
No more biting, so one of you want to hold him that way for me, please? I can feel it's actually got bends in it. Best case scenario, this just comes straight out and it's easy. Otherwise, we've got to take him down to the vet, knock him out, which has its own risks, and it's quite an elaborate procedure. I can't see what it is. The view down that throat is not that nice, but to prevent them from swallowing water and everything else, the throat actually closes. So, you know, we're talking a fair distance there now. Sorry, mate, that can't be nice. The worst case scenario is that it's ruptured something inside. Now, if that happens, he's not going to eat, he's not going to feel good, there's going to be big problems. A little bit more, just hold your tweezers there. I'm going to try and slip it over the end.
Oh, yeah, I can feel it.
Yeah, up you come, keep coming, keep coming. Nope, that's it, down again.
Lost it.
It's a delicate procedure, and after 10 minutes, Tim is no closer to extracting the mystery object.
That's it, down, wait, a bit slower. Yep, keep them open.
Lost it.
Hang in there, mate. Just want to feel again. Sorry, little buddy. There it is. There it is. Grab it. There you go. My God, look at that.
Oh.
There you go, mate. There you go. Wow.
Well, it must feel good to get it out.
Hey, mate. Sorry about that, Cameron. That must feel good, buddy. As that straw was coming up his neck, I could feel it running by my fingers, and it come out. Yeah, big sigh of relief. You imagine that inside me. I mean, I wouldn't be alive, but they don't give much away, the little animals. That's why they need good care. Look at that.
That's nuts.
How do you get that count? Oh, yeah, good on you, mate.
That's what you should do next time you come across a straw.
Don't throw your straws in the water. Oh, thank you. Wow. Hey, well, that's good, mate. That's a good result, huh?
Now he's been given the all clear and can return to his home.
So we're going to put him back down in there, and for today, tomorrow, observe him intensively. Make sure he's okay, swimming, feeding. Any doubt, we run him down the vet. Hey, look at him waiting.
Wonder if he knows that he's coming back. Or...
Here he is.
Cameron's brother Craig is standing by to welcome back his sibling.
Okay, mate, you ready? Off you go, back to your brother. There you go. There you go, buddy. Off you go. You got some fish there, Trev? Yeah, I do. I'm going to try and feed him. It's a good indication of how he feels. He's been through a lot and I wouldn't really expect him to feed, but I'm going to try. There he is. There you go, mate. Oh, look at that. That's great. I can't believe he just ate. That's totally unexpected. It's a really good sign because he feels good and the food, it's obviously not stuck in his throat, so it's going where it's meant to go. That's a good thing. See you, boys. Thank you. See you later.
Such friendly little pups.
Gorgeous.
Margarita and Jerry have arrived at Sash with 3 little strays.
They're kissing each other. It's a cute little family.
The Good Samaritans found the 3 terrified Papillon pups running on a busy road.
I hate to think what would have happened if we hadn't found them because no one was stopping and they obviously needed help because They could easily have been run over.
Hi,
Hi.
nice to meet you.
Yes.
What have we got here?
Well, we haven't got any names. Just 3 gorgeous dogs.
When you found them, they were just
Running on the road, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We often get stray dogs here at SASH. We get 1, maybe 2, but to get 3 all together, now that's unheard of.
Bye, darlings.
Do our best.
Bye, darlings.
It's a reluctant goodbye, but Margarita is hoping emergency vet Dr. Lisa Chimes can help these little lost puppies.
These dogs were found running in a really busy road, so even though they look okay, it is possible that they have injuries. Now, I need to take a close look at them and make sure that they're okay. All right, guys. Let me just have a quick look at you. Okay? See if you're all well. Come here. That's the way. I'm listening to their heart and lungs, and I'm checking their colour and having a feel of their bellies. And everything is checking out okay. These 3 babies are very lucky. Okay, you look pretty good. And we just got to find your owners. What I'm really hoping is that these dogs have a microchip. I'm scanning the first dog and I'm looking everywhere and there's just no sign of one. So I move on to the next dog. Nothing. It's not good. 2 out of 3 dogs don't have a microchip. Now I'm really starting to worry that these dogs may not have an owner that I can find. I hope you've got a chip. I know you don't. These dogs are in really good condition, so it's obvious that someone loves them very much, but it's really concerning that 2 out of the 3 dogs don't have a microchip. I just hope that the 3rd one does. Yes, got a microchip. Yes, we do. I feel a huge sense of relief. I just hope now that I can actually get in touch with an owner.
Lisa will use the information from the microchip to look up the owner's details, which are held on a statewide database.
Okay, let's see if we can find these owners. There's no answer, there's no voicemail, so all I can really do is try again later. I just hope I can get hold of them. Microchips are amazing, but it's the owner's responsibility to update their details, and if they haven't done that, there is no way for us to get in touch with them. Okay, guys, so this is it. Here you go, up in there.
The Papillon pups will stay at SASH overnight.
All right, guys, that's the way. 3 little dogs are now getting some R&R at Hotel SASH, and now it's my job to try and find their owner, because if I can't, who knows what their future will hold. Guys, come on, relax, settle down.
It's been 24 hours since 3 little lost dogs were brought into SASH.
I've been trying desperately to get in touch with their owner. It's just really upsetting that either they've gone on holidays or they haven't changed their details on the microchip register, and now we can't get in touch with them. Hey guys, just settle down. Settle down. We've called these little dogs the 3 Musketeers. They are absolutely adorable. Come on. But unfortunately, they can't stay at SASH forever. So I've been in touch with the Animal Welfare League, and they're going to take these little musketeers in and try desperately to find their owner. And if they can't, they'll try and find them a brand new home. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm all right. Hi, guys.
So these are the little dogs I've been telling you about.
Hello. 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 Where's your family?
Rose from the Animal Welfare League has kindly come over here to try and help us find the owner of these dogs. They're clearly loved.
Hopefully they're all from the same family and we'll be able to track down the owner of these beloved dogs.
All right, so they're all yours.
Thanks very much.
Hey, little
all right,
handfuls.
Guys.
Hey.
All right, let's go.
Thank you so much.
Oh, no, thank you.
Good luck.
All right, I'll keep you posted.
Bye, sweetheart.
See you later.
Thank you.
This way, guys.
I really, really hope that she's successful because they're clearly loved and they deserve to be back where they belong.
I'll keep you posted.
Thank you.
As As for our 3 little lost puppies, their owners couldn't be located. But they've now found new homes, and Lisa is thrilled.
I just love warm and fuzzy outcomes like this. These 3 little dogs arrived with Margarita and Jerry. We gave him some TLC, some medical treatment, and now these little musketeers have found brand new homes. And that is just the best news ever.
I'm Dr. Kate Adams and welcome to Bondi Pet, a new destination for pet health and well-being. Our site is filled with everything to fulfill your pet's needs so that you can make healthy choices for your pets.